we're here at Orlando Speed World, the second round of Formula Drift series. We came into practice on Thursday, had a few little minor mechanical issues with the car. We worked through them, got some good laps in, and got ready for Friday, which we had another practice session in qualifying. So Friday, the weather was definitely a little spotty. We had rain. It was half wet, half dry, then full wet. And we actually felt really good in the wet, surprisingly. And then between the end of practice and the beginning of qualifying, it started to dry up. So that just throws a whole new wrench in things. You know, I went out there with basically a dry bank, and then the infield was wet. So it was definitely tricky to deal with, and having been practiced in the wet, it was just totally different than what I had driven on all day. But I was able to lay down an 82 even in the spotty conditions, so I was pretty happy with that. So for the second run, the sun continued to stay out, the track dried up, and you know, even though I knew the track was dry, it's still going from a half wet, half dry track. Anticipating what the grip levels are going to be like is nearly impossible. So I didn't go quite as hard as I should have. You know, it wasn't as close to the wall as I needed to be, but still managed an 87, which is a pretty good score. But here it was crazy. Like the top 15 were 95s or better. So you know, that put me into the 26th position. Not really where we wanted to qualify, but we were happy to be in the show. The car was running great. The new Lingenfelter 427 with the MAGNUSON 2300 was running awesome. The car's way faster this year. We're running a 285 Achilles radial. We got way more grip. We got a lot more power. So we're able to keep up with these guys. So coming into Saturday, we had to go against Chris Forsberg, who we actually went against at Long Beach as well. He's a three-time champion, and went out there and, you know, basically just did the best I could in follow, and I laid down a nice run. I was not as high up on the bank as I wanted to be, but was still maintained good proximity to Chris, and went up for my lead run. Unfortunately, accelerating up to initiation, the car would not go into second gear. Kind of popped into neutral, and I had no option from there. All I had was neutral, so unfortunately we kind of went out on a mechanical failure, which is definitely a bummer. But we'll just check everything over and make sure everything's great, and get ready for Atlanta, which is going to be round 3, and really show you guys what we can do. Make sure to check me out on Instagram. It's Dirk_Stratton, and also DRIFTVETTE, and my Facebook is official Dirk Stratton, and YouTube is Dirk Stratton as well.